Hello and welcome to Be Confused with your anonymous hosts.
Hello.
Hi, and
Hi.
welcome.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Hey.
Welcome, our new followers. We have 17 followers.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah. So weird. I prefer when no one was listening to
Let's
us,
talk about
honestly.
that.
Yeah. So I was telling my co host, I actually preferred when no one listened to us. I can manage that. I can manage failure.
Because you're used to
I mean,
it.
I'm not saying that we're.
We're not failures. We have
No,
15
I'm not. We
followers.
are. We've been recording for a while. I'm not saying
We're
that
not
we.
consistent.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we're not.
We're not consistent. We don't do any marketing or social media.
Yeah.
We're just doing the basics, and we have 17 followers, and I feel like that's a lot for not being consistent,
You're right.
being basic bitches, and 17 people want to
Yeah.
listen to us. They're like, subscribe.
Anyway, the point is
He's
that
used to failing.
And
He
when I
likes
saw
it.
that episode that got 117 views,
Yeah.
I felt disgusting. I don't know why.
What?
I don't know. Not disgusting. I don't know. I just felt very self conscious.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Keep going.
I prefer when I'm unheard. I don't
Because
know.
it's a comfortable feeling.
Yeah, no, I know. I know how to manage that. I know how to manage that.
How do you manage?
But anyway,
Oh.
just by accepting it,
Okay.
just oh well.
Oh well, I'm being
That's
heard
okay.
now. Finally, yay!
Yeah.
I am excited. Oh Jesus. Okay.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Maybe our followers, our wonderful 17 followers, can tell us what they like. Do they like more structured things where we talk about specific
Mhm.
topics? Do they like this weird banter that we just kind of come up with stuff on?
I think
Off
we're
the-
pretty bad at coming up with stuff or we need to do some improv classes.
You need to do some improv classes because that's what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But today I was thinking of talking about my journey, my beginning, me starting to see clients at my
Next
internship.
week,
Yeah, next
yes.
week. So I am doing. I'm sure I mentioned it here, but for that one new follower, that
Two
might
new
be
followers, yeah.
two new followers.
Mhm.
I am doing my master's in clinical social work, and I have to do two internships: the generalist internship, which I do more of case manager work and crisis intervention, and the clinical one where I do one-on-one counseling. And I'll be starting to see clients in the same place that my co-host here sees clients, and I realized I don't know much about myself.
What does
So
that have
I've
to do
been
with you seeing clients?
in the sense of my approach,
Hmm.
kind of my take on counseling.
What is your theoretical orientation?
Well, in social work, we are taught that there's a lot of factors that play within around an individual. There's political dynamics, the family, the environment, the I don't know, the culture. There's a lot of things that influence behavior. Um, and I have more of a, my view on it is to challenge those systemic pressures that hurt us as individuals and as a society. But that's not a good approach for individual counseling.
Yeah, because
So I was trying.
challenge them.
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
you're poor, so now what?
Yeah, so go to the White House and protest for a better salary
That's
or
not
for them to
gonna-
increase the minimum federal salary.
Yeah.
So yes, those things play a role in an individual's life, but what's going to be my approach? So they enforce a lot of motivational interviewing in social work. I like it.
What is motivational interviewing?
It's a way that it's a tool, it's a model that you apply to help the clients find their own answers.
So can you demonstrate it?
I'm a little bit self-conscious of doing it with you.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Because I'll judge you.
maybe one day I can do it here. Yeah.
Because I'll judge you.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'll judge you.
Not judge you.
anyways.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, I welcome judgment. That's
Yeah.
how I learn if I'm doing it right or wrong. It's
Yeah.
just I don't want to do it here.
Okay.
And there's theories that I like that I would like to implement when I'm doing counseling, like MI, motivational interviewing, feminist theory model, that it's kind of incorporating and understanding and acknowledging those external pressures like systemic pressures, economic class, acknowledging those things and how that's impacting the individual and what things they can do or help them recognize what things are within their control despite of those pressures happening. and helping them find their voice.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that model, the feminist theory model.
But didn't you say you didn't
And
like the name?
I didn't like the name because not because I understand that feminism is not
Mm-hmm.
about it's not pro women.
Mm-hmm.
Feminism is equality or
Mm-hmm.
equity for women and men, but that's not how people see it.
But don't you think that's exactly why it should be feminism or
You're right.
feminist model? Because people are so adverse to it that they have to actually
Yeah, and I don't think I'm upset
seek
at
to
that name.
understand.
I'm upset because there's a movement within feminism that it's hurting its own
Yeah.
movement,
Yeah.
and I think that's what I try to say,
Mm-hmm.
tried to, or meant to say.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm in that journey. I'm doing a lot of journaling. You know,
Are you really?
I'm doing a lot of journaling.
That's
I
cool.
have this little red book and everything. Look at that.
That's your journal?
That's, I mean, kinda,
Can I
yeah.
see it? I'm not gonna read anything, but I just want to see like what's. It's just an empty book.
No, it's just I leave a
I'm
lot of
doing a
blank.
lot of journaling. The first 5 pages are blank.
No, because I started doing it here, but I've been doing it in my email. I send emails to myself because I'm a
Okay, that's
loser.
cool. So, what do
Yeah.
you journal about? Like your life, or
So
just what are you thinking?
this is more focused.
Mm-hmm.
So I am doing journaling,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm doing like another journal based specific on trying to understand myself and
As a
kind of have
clinician,
as a
that's pretty
clinician.
cool.
Yeah,
So, what are you? Are you like having prompts and then you write something, or what do you?
not like that. So this is what I start off. I started with this two sentences to kind of have a grasp of what the hell I wanted to write in here, and I put that I'll be using this to better understand my own approach when providing mental health counseling to individuals, couples, and families. I start with explaining that as a social worker, I see individuals from a broader perspective. Um, in short, I wrote that at a macro level, I believe that systems like policies, cultures, economic power dynamics must be challenged and changed. On a micro level, like counseling, the work would shift. I wouldn't focus on that. I would
Mm-hmm.
meet people where they're at, and in the immediacy of their pain, joy, confusion, or hope, or whatever they're going through.
So, can you give me an example of, let's say, a client comes into your office and you're thinking on a macro sociological social worker level, but you having to shift it to a.
What?
I can't. I'm staring at you while you're picking.
I'm not picking my nose. I'm scratching close to my nose. You want to see? I don't have any boogers. You want to see my finger?
See. I just can't make eye contact while you're
Jesus.
scratching like all up in your
Is
nose.
this? It was really
I
itching.
know. I saw it was like 5 seconds. Okay. So, what is your sociological perspective versus like an individual perspective? Like, how are you going to? What is an example where you feel like you can figure that out?
Okay, rephrase that for me again.
Okay, so if you're in a session
Uh-huh.
with a client and
Yeah.
they come to you with example A, you're going to give me the example. How would you think of it as a sociological, from a social
Mhm.
work standpoint versus an individual? Like, what are you having difficulty with?
I mean, I don't think I'm having difficulty with. I'm just. I understand. I understand that I need to. Okay, so what I would do, I wouldn't impose my political or societal or systemic views upon the client.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would meet them where they're at,
Mm-hmm.
within their reality,
So
in
let's
their now.
say that.
And I need to understand that not all the clients will have the same perspectives as that. Like I might understand that they're being affected by certain external things. They might not agree with it. So those ideas that I'm having are going to be useless with them.
Okay.
So I would, the only way or the only scenarios where I would talk about those things that I stand by or that I believe or that help me understand the world around me and the work that I do. The only time that I would use it if it's the client would talk about it or ask questions about it.
Okay.
Apply it during, I don't know, some psychoeducation if they're trying to understand certain topics.
Hmm.
In a scenario where I would apply it, was that your question where
I
I
don't
would
even
talk
know what my
about it?
question was. I was getting flustered.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I feel a little bit more confident
That's cool.
about seeing clients. I have so far 3 clients scheduled. They're younger than 18, so they're in their teen years, and so
They
I
were
think that gives me
13
a little bit more confidence.
because you're dealing with teenagers.
Uh huh.
Yeah, for real. Like adults are so much easier than teenagers. Teenagers,
Yeah.
you have to be
No, no, I'm
cool.
saying that it gives me more confidence that I'm working with them because I feel it, not because I think they're easier, because opposite,
Oh,
I think adults, I agree, might be easier.
adults are definitely easier than
But
teenagers.
because my main worry, the reason I feel more confident is because my main worry is if I see an adult and they don't think that because of my age I'm capable to help them.
Well, you look
I,
older, so it's
I
okay.
think a kid might
Look up to you and be like,
not
oh, an adult.
not look up to me, have more respect, maybe.
I think it's the opposite.
The opposite, really.
Yeah, like kids don't give a shit.
Hmm.
Teenagers, I think they're like,
Okay, then I think I don't care if a kid disrespects me,
yeah.
or if a kid doesn't care. I can manage that.
But if an adult does it,
An
you'll
adult
get.
does it, it I that brings me fear.
So, one
Not
thing that I
fear,
think,
discomfort.
yeah, one thing that I have issues with that maybe you'll have issues with, or you can just be aware when I'm working with kids and teenagers and I have to talk to their parents, I dread that. I still do it because I have to, because I'm an adult
Yes.
and I have to advocate for the
Yes.
kids.
I get it.
I
And
hate
why is
talking
that?
to,
What do you feel?
I have issues with parents.
But what's your where does it stem from? Like what's your
My
initial
issues with my parents.
Yeah, but
I just feel like
what do you think they're gonna do if you explain to them the process? Or
they're gonna be like, you're a stupid idiot, you don't know anything, and
okay.
you don't even have kids. And
Yeah, so
I
that's
just
kind
feel
of the
like
fear that
parents
I
are
have with the
they're
adults, but
mean.
not
Yeah,
only the about the
I don't
children and
know,
all
but
that.
I just really don't like working with. I like working
And
with kids. I don't like working with parents.
and I mean, you still have that fear, but you still
I
do
still
it.
have to do
You
it.
still
Yeah.
have to do it. So
So you'll even if
yeah,
you don't get
do it,
over
but do it
it,
with fear.
yeah, even if you don't get over it, you just do it. You
Yeah.
have to because I, especially when I bring the parent in with my client
Hmm.
and I have to talk to them like an adult and advocate for them and their kids right there, like I
Hmm.
have to be very competent.
Also, I want to practice like visual contact.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
I
Yeah.
like to look out the window sometimes just when it gets intense. Like I have one client that has really intense eye
He
contact
just looks it straight at you.
and it's scary. Sometimes I'm like like it's weird.
Like you
And
don't
then
want to say like
I
blink, motherfucker.
blur my eyes
Uh-huh.
sometimes because it's just so intense and it's like intimidating.
I'm blurring my eyes right now.
No, don't do that.
Okay, sorry.
So I just realized that I'm
Hmm.
tired
Yeah.
like of this job and this work.
Why?
I don't know.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
just feel
I
like
don't
I'm
think we can
not
talk
in it
about the
anymore. I'm not
why.
excited. I'm not excited. I'm not.
I mean, well, that's a good thing because that means that whatever you're doing now here, your journey here is over, and now you have new things to do. I mean, have you discovered like that you actually want to do
I
some?
want to start my own thing
Yeah.
and
So
do
there you go.
consulting.
If you would still love this job, you wouldn't be starting your own thing.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I think I'm tired of working.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm only 8 months in.
Yeah, we're not built for working.
I don't
We're
think so.
built for living.
Yeah.
And
I don't have enough money to do that, or I don't have enough time. I have enough money and I have enough time. I just don't.
you think we shouldn't have to work so much to be able to live?
100%. I feel like we work too much and we live too little.
And
Good eye diversion.
and
Like when do
that
you live?
you believe
When do you
that
truly live?
you believe that 100% that
That we work too much?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. How
Why?
much do you believe that?
What are you trying to do?
No, because you say you're not interested in, fighting for something that big, putting your life at risk, but you are being affected by the systems that we live in.
Yeah,
You have the
so
heart for it. You have the understanding. You are
I'm
suffering right
just
now during all of
tired.
that.
Yeah, I'm just tired. I
And
feel like I'm in a
then why not
system.
put the little strength that we have left towards that advocacy.
Yeah,
You
so
should do
that's
more
why I'm doing
advocacy.
that's why so I want to start my own company where I
I
start advocating for people, and I was thinking about
I gave up. I was
I know.
trying to.
Were you trying to do this?
Yeah,
Oh.
we're not that flexible.
We were trying, well, I wanted to do something where I would go to like the police station and talk to them and be like, "Hey, like I'm a mental health professional. I would do this and this and this, but I'm scared. I'm scared to go into a fucking
Yes. Ah!
imagine. I know. Imagine they would fucking
Think you're
scare
coming
me,
to
bomb them
harm
or
them?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. Um yeah, I'm just tired. I feel like I'm in a system that overlooks me, doesn't recognize what I'm doing and how I'm contributing, and I kind of don't want to be part of it anymore. And I want to start my own thing where I can do that. Or we were talking about it, organizational, what is it? Industrial,
Uh,
organizational,
organizational or industrial
IOP.
psychology.
Yeah, I want to do
Oh, by the
that.
way, she wrote me back, my friend,
Uh huh.
and she gave me the
She said
contact
yes.
information for him.
Okay. But then I was thinking about like I have to create a whole entire like company around that, and then I don't want to do that work because I don't only want to do that. I want to do different things. So I don't know. I just
You know
don't
what I
want
was
to
thinking
work.
about
No,
today?
no.
It's related to this. I'm not switching to myself.
Yeah, it's okay. I usually do.
Um, when I was a kid, I was really into
Goes into a
Spanish
childhood
class
story.
and history class, and we would always
You
get
called it
assigned.
Spanish class and
Huh?
you called it Spanish class?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, but it was more focused on poetry.
Oh, wow.
I mean, writing correctly.
Literature and stuff like
Yeah. I
that.
mean, you took an English class here and you speak English.
We just called it language arts.
Okay. Well, Spanish arts. And we would get a lot of the readings. There were a lot of autobiographies, biographies
Mm.
about poets and I don't know, like famous people,
Mm-hmm.
activists,
Mm-hmm.
historical people,
Yeah.
and the autobiographies they would start like, oh, I don't know, Eugenio, uh, or what's I'm thinking of a name, Eugenio Maria de Hosto,
Uh huh.
poet, political activist, lawyer, doctor, and they would always have like a lot of
Things
things
behind
that they
there.
did, and I said, wow, how do they do that?
I
And
think
now as
that's
we
me
grow up,
though.
and now
Oh,
that
that's you
I'm
too?
25, I say, man, I want to be a social worker, but I also want to participate in Congress. I want
Yeah.
to do this. I want to do that. I like writing. I wish I could write a book. I like teaching. Maybe I could teach. So
I feel like that's kind of
when you
perpetuated
feel that
fear.
way, maybe you're meant to do all those
I
things. I
think
look
so.
back and I look at those role models that I used to love, political activists in Puerto Rico that were poets, philosophers, um, authors, and
Mm-hmm.
all that. You know, if they could do it back then, now that we have ChatGPT, we do
Yeah.
anything.
Wow.
There you go.
ChatGPT is killing the world. But
Yeah,
you saw that they want to put it in the ocean,
they want to put
the
what?
data centers in the ocean
I mean, we only
to
know
cool it
five
off.
percent. Just put it really deep where we don't know what it's there and should be
Still
good.
gonna heat the ocean up a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, because I think that's what I like to do. I always said that I wanted to be an actor just because I wanted to do all the jobs. And I wanted to be like a garbage woman for a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, but not forever. And I feel like in the States, it's kind of you do this job forever. But I think that's shifting as well. I think right now I'm at
I
like a
mean, I
max of
think
two,
it's.
3 years
I mean,
for a
the
job.
norm is that you do a job and you die doing it. And if you notice, all these people they were out of the norm, and then
Yeah.
they did all these things.
Yeah.
They rejected the
The social
what
norm.
is normal,
Yeah.
and they went further ahead. And I don't think it's crazy to say that you could do that and I could do that. Not a lot of people have these urges, these aspirations that we have, this thirst
Drive.
for justice.
Yeah.
You know,
I think
and
it's neurodivergence.
well, maybe they were neurodivergent.
I think so.
I mean,
And then I also think that, well, I've been seeing this a lot. The master of none. What is the saying?
mm,
A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I don't know
You
what's
don't know
that.
that one?
Mm-mm.
Oh. But then it's like a master, but usually better than a master of one. So if you're somebody who focuses on one thing, great, but also you could focus on other things. And I think
Yeah,
that's me. Like, I
yeah,
don't like doing things for so long. I just get bored and
yeah. And I like um I'm trying to connect this thought with this other quote. It makes sense in Spanish. Let me see if it works out.
Mm-hmm.
People that only focus on one thing and they're experts on one thing and they feel confident, I think that's useless.
Yeah.
And I like what Socrates said. He has a quote that says, "The more I learn, the less I know."
Yeah. That's why I like doing different things.
Remember that I said all the time, I don't know, every year that I'm in school, I feel dumber?
Yeah.
That's just Socrates,
Yeah.
but in 2025.
But in your
yeah.
but in
I'm
your
basically
brain.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So, and that's the point. The more you learn,
the more you know
the
there
more
is to learn.
factors that you understand that are playing within all these within society.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
think
in
I'm just
our
not satisfied just staying in a job for forever, and especially when I feel like I'm not getting anywhere, or I don't think like my voice is being heard.
yeah, no, that's fair. And you thrived here the time that you that sorry, this is making like a weird. Do you see that, the little red dot there?
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
Anyway,
spiders.
What was I saying?
I thrived.
Yeah, you thrived. You
and
got
now
what
it's
you
time for
had.
me to thrive on my own, maybe.
You got what you could here,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe it's just your time here is over.
Yeah. I'm also sad. I'm not
Yeah,
going to be
of
here for
course.
you to be a clinician.
But I'll be there. We'll continue to do this podcast. We'll find a way. We will find a way. Last resort.
We have 17 followers,
virtual.
and I don't take them for granted.
Yeah.
17 people want to listen to what we have to say.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. I barely want to listen to what you have to say.
I don't want to listen to myself. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You didn't say it back to me.
Um.
Did I tell you that my therapist, I know you don't really like her, but my therapist said that I don't actually like being mean. It's just a coping mechanism that I've learned to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I like portray myself as this mean person, so people will be afraid of me.
Yeah, it's kind of me that I complain that I'm not getting any jobs, or that we're not getting many views.
Mm-hmm. And then when we get it, you don't like it.
I don't like it because honestly, I know how to handle. It's a coping mechanism. I know how to handle rejection. I know how to handle failure. I don't know how to handle the opposite of that. Yeah. So I sometimes sabotage myself to stay where I'm at. So it's kind of the same thing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. Maybe that's what we should talk about today.
I think we just did.
What are we at?
We are at 22 minutes. Let's keep it short because it's a fucking headache when it's over 25 minutes.
Just
to
upload it overnight.
I like to use my phone
while you're sleeping,
or porn.
Nasty girl in Florida.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
There's actually a site that you should look at, but if you do, it's woman owned or woman run, and they get to choose what they're doing and stuff like that. So that might be advocating if you're using porn. Okay. Cool. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Sure.
Not right now.
Send me the link.
This is my favorite video.
Say the quote for the day.
I don't have any. My phone.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to tell them about why you don't want to use your watch anymore? Tell them, please.
So I had a smartwatch that I've had on my left hand for about a year, and I would get like these massive like neck/shoulder pains on my left side only. And the last like 3 weeks I took and especially when I was smoking, I would get it really bad. And I took my watch off and I put on a regular watch, and I haven't had the pains. There you go. So we are definitely not getting sponsored by Apple Watch. Well, Samsung. Or Samsung. But I also think it's because of literally I have an electronic device on my arm. It's on the left side of my body where my heart is. And isn't this where your jugular is, on the left side? Or your carotid? You don't know your body parts? Okay, so perfection is not a no. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. Well, there you go. Keep your face. Oh my God. So on Friday. Keep your face. On Friday after work, I went downstairs and I was going to get a broom because I wanted to sweep my balcony. And I just started sweeping the walkway of my building, and like I swept my neighbor's front door and my other neighbor's front door, and then I went up the stairs and I swept my other neighbor's front door.
Wow, look at that.
That's fucking crazy, right? That's weird.
No, I do that too.
You
Like,
do that for your neighbors?
yeah,
That's so nice. I don't feel like anybody does that these days.
I
And then I
don't
was
pay
tired and
attention.
I didn't sweep my balcony. So the broom is still out there.
Wow. So instead of working on your own shit, you
I
decided to
helped
work on
other
other
people.
people's. Well, it's called avoidance.
Well, it was really hot and I was wearing a sweater. Okay. No matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. That's a good one. Okay, bye.
Bye,
Tell your
guys.
friends about us.
Bye. Hello and welcome to the